Hey, look at them. They want to talk. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy New Year's to everybody. We are starting over new with Love and Deepspace. Yes. Oh my God, it took me forever to download this on the mobile emulator. My emulator was acting up. But it's good now. It's good now. And the voice is messing. There is so much stuff to see. The home is still downloading, but we are going to play the event, okay? So let me gather all my stuff and we're gonna get into it. Oh yeah. My name is Neil. I didn't say it. But let me gather all my stuff first. Oh yeah, there's some new stuff here. I forgot what it is. Oh, the cleanup. Oh yeah, the cleanup. So I don't know what's going on now. I have I have a lot of space on my phone. I have a lot of space on my computer. I know a lot of people say they complain about having no storage. My thing is not storage. My thing is the mobile emulator. So every time they have a 5 banner, the mobile emulators act up. Now LD player, I'm gonna stay with it because it was able to fix the issue. BlueStack did not fix the issue for me at all. Um, yeah. So I guess this is for the clip. That's not what it is for me. But it's just crazy because because people are still complaining about not having a lot of space on their cell phones and tablets. I'm sorry. It's 2026 now. We should have space on our phones by now. I remember back in the day that was a problem, but now it shouldn't be a problem. You're gonna have to pay a little extra. But let's start looking at this new stuff. And probably everybody was like, "You're talking about storage? Unsubscribe." Oh my God, like I haven't had that happen so many times. Oh, this is cool. Oh yeah, they talked about this in 20 days. So they're giving us a lot of jewels. That was one of gems. Well, diamonds. Yeah, diamonds. That was one of the biggest problems with this game. That was one of my biggest thing was the diamonds, especially the purple ones. The purple ones are so hard to get. So I do like that they have a good package. So this, I like that. That's cool. Now I don't know what this is here. Okay, so they're showing you the downloads of it. It download a lot quicker on my cell phone, which is weird. I don't maybe because I got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm plugged into the modem. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about that too on the way as well. We're gonna be discussing modems and stuff like that. Just a little bit, not too much. Oh, this is pretty. Ooh, look at my girl. Okay, hold on. We're gonna look at it without that. I propose, y'all. I propose. Look at her. She is so cute. Y'all, she's adorable. I love it. I'm about to do something else. Where's my screenshot? No, MC, look at me. Good, y'all. Look at her. Look at that. Love it. Looks nice. I love it. We'll get that later. Let's go in the home now. Let's go to the home. One day I received a mysterious package along with the unsuspected surprise. You see. Welcome home! This spacious house, a warm haven, is yours. Have you imagined such a scene? Start today. This house belongs to you. To become a true owner, you need to explore. Add the decor you like. Leave life traces and fill it with warmth. In time, I'll be more than a house. It will be like an embrace, forever waiting for you in the vastness of deep space. May this gift bring you joy and will bring joy and accompany you every day as you head back home. The one who knows you best. Oh my god. This is so cute, y'all. Look at this. I'm going home, y'all. You can switch with moms in the home. System use two finger okay system. Well, not two fingers. So we got a mouse and a keyboard. Or a controller. So that means I have to should I use a keyboard for this or my controller? Because I don't. Y'all, this is not real. I have a house now. It's a pleasant surprise. I might as well make the most of it. This place will now be my sanctuary. Oh, welcome to your home. Let's get familiar with the basic controls. First, try swiping, move camera. Oh shoot. This is gonna be kind of hard. So this is gonna be kind of hard with the computer emulator, y'all. So how am I gonna set this up? Yeah, I came back. I'm gonna be doing an event. In Cosmic Year 1, humanity amid the boundless cosmos established a home in the Loyal Galaxy. Thus, the Cosmic Empire was born. In Cosmic Year 128, some humans migrated to the Neospheric Galaxy and founded the Glory Federation. Two forces stood in opposition for hundreds of years. Meanwhile, the Chaos Galaxy gradually rose to prominence during this era. Under external threats, the Sassatide Court, bound by ancient faith, also saw its authority and empire grow with each passing day. And so, in the cosmic year 649, a new power struggle began to unfold under the reign of the Empire's oppressed. In the morning, the rising melodies resounds outside my window and wakes me up from my dreams. In the cosmic empire, only male rulers throughout history have enjoyed this treatment, but as the empire's future impressed, I rightfully deserve it. Once the song ends, robot attendants serve pre-meal morning tea. The head housemaid begins her morning briefing.
Your Majesty, your coronation ceremonial fleet is waiting for the final confirmation.
What? Oh, that'd be fire though. Like that.
The ceremonial officials will discuss the court guard's formal attire this afternoon. Furthermore, the royal banquet hall is ready.
In the middle of sipping my drink, I pause. Then I put down my teacup and use a silk napkin to dab the corners of my mouth. The scripts have arrived.
Yes, Your Majesty.
The image on the floating display changes, reveals an interstellar bard from centuries past. This is one of the Empire's traditions. Every ruler has performed in a play at a royal palace before their coronation. This symbolizes the Empire's glory and ruler's artistic transformation from a mortal to a national symbol. In other words, their will shall become one with the Empire's destiny.
As you requested, the plays for this performance were all selected from scripts adapted by famous interstellar bards and brought into the Empire. The theatrical celebration will last 2 weeks, and the individual who shall play the leading actor...
The holographic images switches to the banquet hall, surrounded by nobles. Two people dance together.
Since he will also share the first dance with you at the coronation ceremony, the criteria are strict.
A robot brings a silver tray with 5 distinctly styled invitations.
As per your instructions, the officiant has selected these distinguished guests. They meet the requirements. All of them hope to have the honor of sharing the first dance with you.
5 cannons, none of them is to be underestimated if they can stand out in the entire galaxy. After all, this dance represents not only impress favor, but also a binding of power. Whoever stands by my side will see their faction unite with the Empire and ascend. They shall stand above countless galactic forces. Looking at the exquisite invitation for me, I reach out. My fingers glide across their cool surfaces adorned with letters. Then my hand stops on. We're gonna start off with Xavier, but I've always started with Xavier. I'm gonna start off with Caleb this time. I always start off with Silas, because Silas is my favorite one. But we're gonna start off with Caleb this time. I always start off with at dawn, red carpets unfurl across the palace plaza. Royal guards stand at attention as they prepare to welcome the Federation High Marshal, who happens to be my big brother. Caleb will be leading actor of the play and my partner for my coronation first dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the Palace Plaza. Her Majesty and the Glory Federation's High Marshal are about to meet. As for whether the ceasefire agreement between our two powers can
I can barely even hear. I heard something a monster. A machine. The vessel slowly descends and is hatched open to reveal a large figure within. Ooh, looks good. Okay, wait, you want my hand? Oh, shake his hand. Oh, okay, my bad. On behalf of my people, I would like to welcome our good friends from the Federation. I hope you attend the upcoming coronation ceremony.
May the enduring friendship between the Federation and the Empire remain as brilliant as the cosmos.
After our handshake, I allow myself to smile and give him a hearty hug. Long time no see, Caleb.
It's been far too long. My little sister is about to become the Empress.
Oh, you better stop saying it, child. These people, they hate when he says that.
Congratulations.
I did that. If you actually want to congratulate me, give me a good performance during the coronation ceremony. Caleb faces the countless cameras, flashes with a small smile. However, his gaze holds a subtle indifference.
Of course. I will do my best regardless of the scene in the play.
Now that the Federation of Boys have settled down, Caleb and I finally get a chance to be alone. I invite him to walk with me through the palace. This would be an opportunity to gauge his attitude toward my coronation and the Federation stance. This sound good. I don't think I played this. That needs to sound nice, bro. My cat's in my lap, shaking because she's having a nightmare. However, when I arrive at garden, a group of orange fluff beasts has concern click Caleb. I watch for a few seconds and can't help but laugh. He doesn't turn around.
You've been here for quite some time. Are you just going to watch?
Yeah, I can. You got a nice fit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You look good. The High Marshal isn't off in these sort of predicaments. I have to savor it for a bit. I walk over, break the cookies on the table, and scatter the pieces. The fur balls immediately swarm toward the treats. Having been rescued, Caleb carefully brushes away the loose fur on his shoulder.
I didn't expect you to keep chroma puffs from the Valencia galaxy.
You've heard of them before?
Yes. Supposedly they can sense people's emotions and change their color as a warning.
His gaze falls on the orange fluff flakes that have gathered at my feet.
What emotions are they sensing now?
I walk unhurriedly, pinch a small tuft of fur from his shoulder, and wave it. This reflects your emotions. Why don't you take a guess? Augustus passes and carries away the orange fur. Amidst rustling, I hear Caleb's reply, tang with amusement.
Then I'll say it's anticipation.
What are you anticipating? The friendship between the Federation and the Empire? Of our meeting? These questions don't leave my mouth. He doesn't ask for details. This stems from our connection and the unspoken boundaries that two figures with authority understand. We walk through the garden, our conversation moving from the weather to political figures. Then we finally reach the topic of the upcoming theatrical performance. You know very well that I've always loved a certain interstellar bar's poetry. He's a mysterious performer who suddenly appeared in the Empires several years ago.
He adapted many plays, yet you specifically chose the heart-hunting forest. I suspect there's more to this than meets the eye.
The heart hunting forest starts with a goddess of love who becomes unintentionally enamored with a hunter in the woods. A burning passion is ignited within her. The goddess attempts to keep her beloved by using love and pleasure, but he repeatedly rejects her advances. In the end, the hunter meets his demise during a hunt that seemed pristine. Devastated by the loss of her beloved, the goddess is consumed by grief. Eventually, her love transforms into an eternal curse. His blood gives rise to the world's most infirm yet exquisite flowers. It symbolizes that love and suffering will forever be intertwined. This adaptation is interesting. We walk along the garden's path and let crumble puffs roll near our feet. When I first saw it, I realized how fascinating desire is. Wielded properly, it becomes a force you can harness.
And if used poorly, it controls you instead.
He slightly raises his fingers, and the remaining cookies float away to lure them almost but not quite gold crumble puffs.
Unfortunately, characters in a play can rarely tell the difference between manipulating desire and being controlled by it.
What about you? Can you tell the difference? I gaze me, then he takes my hand and places a tuft of what? You don't know I did.
We share the same answers for many questions. This is one of them.
That beat sounds fire in the background. Oh, we in here 18 days. Now we got 18 days. Welcome back, Your Majesty. Your coronation's being prepared. All right. It was masquerade. Oh, we got all that. We know. Check in. All right. So, hold on. We go to this event. This is only 1 day left. But it's so much to go on. I'm gonna be here every day. Like, y'all, it is so much going on. What is this? A gentle breeze sweeps through Azura Square. It lifts red paper cuttings into the air, and they flutter like butterflies.
Welcome to the Lincoln Paper Cutting Festival.
Oh, it's the paper cutting festival.
Our theme is Poetic Figures.
Recently, Lincoln City has been swept up in a paper cutting craze. People's social media feeds are filled with photos of their paper cuttings. It's because a talented paper cutting artist who's recognized as an inheritor of intangible culture heritage brought her works to Lincoln.
100 birds paying homage to the phoenix is beautiful. At first glance, the paper cutting looks like a real Feng Huang phoenix.
Even the street lamps in the exhibition area are paper cuttings. This is amazing.
A cheer ripples through the crowd, and my attention is drawn to the stage. An elderly woman is demonstrating the art of paper cutting. I watch as she holds red paper and scissors in her hands. With graceful movements, she begins to fold and cut. Paper butterflies flutter as she sips. The stage is alive with blooming and falling flowers, flying birds, and leaping fish. Is this an oval of some sort? According to various reports, she traveled across the country to help more people understand paper cutting, which is an art filled with warmth and stories.
Miss, are you interested in joining our paper cutting workshop? The event is guided by a paper cutting master, so you can witness paper cutting techniques and experience intangible cultural heritage up close. You'll transform simple paper into a lifelike world.
You're saying... You're saying we can create beautiful pieces?
Of course. The paper cutting master always says that techniques are only the foundation of paper cutting. What makes the paper come alive is the emotion in one's heart. So long as you put your heart and soul into it, I believe your work will come to life.
Looking at the exquisite paper cutting masterpiece on the stage, I feel the urge to give it a try.
By the way, our workshop can be done alone or with 2 people. If you have someone you'd like to bring along, you can sign up together right now.
At that moment, his silhouette gradually takes shape in my mind. Oh, I'm gonna do something. Because I always start up at the top. Xavier and Rafayel. So let me start to the bottom. Oh my goodness! Daily clip. They got so much for us. We can cut our ruby red paper too, or a red ruby sounds good. You thought of gemstone because Manifesto delivered one to you a couple of days ago, right? Hee, you know me so well. What other styles do you like? Maybe after you cut it, the real thing will appear in front of you. Wow, you can make wishes come true? I can make gems from paper. Can I be a little more greedy then? I want to always be by your side. Feel free to be greedier. Everything will be abide by your desires. Okay, so how many days do we have of this? So we have 20. Okay, cool. We'll come back to this. We'll do this another day. I want to go back to the Royal Majesty, the Royal Masquerade, because there is a lot to do over here. Y'all did not know. There is a lot to do here. I was doing the house thing and I was trying to set up the house, and so I thought about it. I was like, oh no, we have to go to the Royal Mass. The home was always gonna be there. So, yeah. All right, Your Majesty, welcome back to the Royal Capital. Yes. Okay. Did we go in the chamber? Oh, they automatically got my buttons. Cool. Okay. Kinda got my buttons. Okay. Styling. Did we talk about it? I kinda gotta learn how to do this. Especially why not check the study? Why not check the study? What's the style? Oh. Yeah, you gotta have a disguise, I believe. Nothing here, so check the study. What she said, let me think. Nothing special. Why not check the study? Yo, where's the study? Bro, is that Apollo? Bro, are we putting that around who's this, Raphael? Wait, is this Zany Boo? Child, I don't know. Where's the stuff? Was that Caleb? No, this is Caleb. I forgot. This is Caleb. Where is the tap? Okay. Tap the black button. So where's okay, so to the study. Okay, here's the study. There seem to be several intriguing spots in the royal capital. Take a moment to gather your thoughts before investigating. Okay. You might find the info you need here, but it will consume one experience. Well, let's go ahead and explore. When I still live in the Empire, I read all the books here. How familiar are you with these books? I read all of them. A lot of them has been medicines. Yeah. Is that so? Let's see what's new. Paradise Found. You read it? What did you think? It's not memorable. But I thought that maybe I was your missing ribbon in a bygone era. Obtain info about him. That's the book. Okay. Alright, we know. Oh god, there's so much to do. That's what I said, y'all. We gotta get it going, y'all. Okay, so just tell you. 3 small weights are the same as 1 large weight. Lift the switcher. Why not shake the area garden? Really? Okay, what is this over here? Alright, so she said check the area garland, so let's go back. Go over here. Yeah, info, bruh. Ah, I love it. So this is a research right here? Your Majesty, please bless me. Surely this experiment will succeed. Try gathering some intel to explore. Our empire will surely watch over his people, won't it? I don't want to fail again. Good luck. How many times has this been? Okay. It seems she hasn't rested in a long time. How will you comfort her? How many times has this been done? Sound like how many times have this been? Like I'm kind of scolding her? No. Perhaps the choice was flawed. Try another option. Okay, was that even a good way to comfort her? Oops, wrong solution. What? No, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna do it again. Watch over his people, won't it? I don't want to fail again. Trial is number 1. I thought the other answer would have been bad. $15.99. But I believe the next one will be successful. Your wiring is wrong, and the parts beneath it aren't secured. What? How can you tell? I can hear it. When a machine starts up and sounds odd, that normally reveals where the issue is. Okay. I love this. This is cool. There's a gardener over here, nothing new further over here. Wow, okay. Let me think. Nothing special here. Why not check observatory? I like the fact they tell you where to go at. And I was talking about this with someone that a lot of games now, they don't really tell you things. You know, they kind of go off the old system, which I'm used to the old system as my cat is walking over my shoulder in my face. But I'm kind of used to that because I grew up with games that don't really tell you anything. They want you to use your brain. But this generation is kind of different. So you need to have, some people don't like to think that hard. So I like how the fact it tells you where to go at. Like she's like, oh, let me think, you know? And you don't have to use the roll walker tips for that. I like that. I'm intrigued. To see the stars and understand the workings of the universe, am I being guided by a god or am I guiding the gods? Explore. I haven't done any readings today. This is the perfect opportunity to test the Emperor Oscillor. Do you want to let him try the Oscillor? But the only Emperor can use it. What do you want to divine? Some read the fate of nations. Others look for omens or glimpses of the future. So is there any looks? Fate, fortune, the future, all are attempted. I'll divine whether or not the Empress has been eaten properly as of late. Allow me to reveal an important fact. I use the astrolabe to check in on you when I'm in Federation territory. Okay. All the info collected, special event unlocked. Meet now. Alright, let's meet now. Oh, special. So it's a special story. You took away my astrolabe and sent a stack of books. Why? Books might teach you important lessons such as not using astrology to spy on other people. Are you referring to yourself? I can't be more than other people to you. It depends on what you want us to be. I'll listen to what you have to say. Will you move him with a reason or emotion? Appeal to his emotion. Reason with him. I'm a reason. The Emperor's archives and astrolabes are only accessible to allies. So is it the astrolabe that refuses me or the one I'm trying to divine? If you that eager to use it, demonstrate your resolve. Has your majesty developed a particular interest in anything as of late? You plan to send me a gift? Sharing preference can gauge where we stand. You did it to me before. Okay, so it's a special story. This is cool. Okay. No, and we will check back another time. Okay. Well, we got his. This is pretty. I like that. This is real pretty. I like the blue, the dark blue in the background with the moon. Is that the moon or Earth? Of course, I'll do what you want. What's the Cosmos Show? Bro, we have a. I didn't know we had this. Use to scratch and reveal a grid square. Can be earned. Y'all have to pay. Y'all gonna have to excuse my cat. She loves me. Confirm. We're gonna do it. Okay. Oh, is this a? Yeah, I like this. I like this. Wait, did we do everything here? What is this one? Throne lock. Okay, this lock. Okay, so we did that. Endless. What's the endless masquerade? Okay, so we already did that. They have a lot here. Hopefully I'll be able to do everything, bruh. To switch to in the cosmic year 649, the Empress is about to be crowned. The entire palace is bustling as it prepares for the coronation ceremony. As for my fiance, the one the entire nation eagerly awaits to see, he just arrived. He'll be the leading actor for the play. He arrived 2 days early. How are the preparations for the welcome banquet coming along?
The banquet is ready to begin at any time, Your Majesty.
I nod and step into the reception hall. By the window, Silas is gently toying with the lone bloom. His petals curl and unfurl at his fingertips. The lone bloom might look beautiful, but it's very temperamental. Provoke it too much and it'll bite. Hearing my voice, Silas looks up with composed ease. Look at my man. Look at him.
Your Majesty's reminder has been duly noted.
As soon as the last word leaves his lips, the lone bloom suddenly unfurls its petals to reveal sharp teeth hidden within his center. But Silas remains unhurried. He tosses a rubus fruit to it, and the lone bloom is now docile.
If you offer some incentives, you might get a favorable outcome.
The lone bloom coils around Silas' fingers and begs for more rubus fruits. Seeing him tossing a few more, I look away. Mr. Silas is so skilled after offering incentives. What benefit did I give you? Surely it justifies the trip you made to the Empire.
You address me so formally. I thought Your Majesty chose me because we shared the same kind of connection. I'm your fiancé, so it's only logical for me to appear during Your Majesty's coronation. Finding another man to fulfill my role would be inappropriate.
I'm just talking to Caleb, too. Did you know anything about that? Indeed, you gave a logical and ambitious answer. The rubus fruit in Silas' palm is gone, so I pass him another dish.
The starship needed to recharge at an interstellar station. An assassin happened to show up in a spacecraft carrying energy cores, which saved us quite a bit of time.
What happened to the assassin?
We killed them after the interrogation.
Tie up your loose ends, and don't you dare bring any trouble into the Empire. Silas' eyebrows slightly quirked.
I see we're cut from the same cloth.
I glance at the lone bloom and smile. Of course, this is especially true when it comes to being sincere with people. The lone bloom suddenly spits out the fruit and sprays sticky nectar at Silas' hand. Oops, I forgot. The lone bloom only likes small amounts of rubish fruit. If it eats too much, it will. Meeting Silas' gaze, I shove a handkerchief into his hand. It seems simply offering incentive isn't it enough? You need to understand what the other party truly wants.
Your Majesty is truly sincere.
Oh, that's pretty. The stage. According to the Empire's tradition, I must perform in a play before my coronation as part of the ceremonial festivities. After the banquet, Silas and I head to the Grand Theater to rehearse the Key of Ruin. The story begins with a deal. When all of the main character's desires are satisfied, the devil will own her soul. But her desires runs as deep as a bottomless chasm. Even though the devil grants her eternal youth, wealth, and power, and even transforms into a handsome man to seduce her, nothing can fill that void. In the end, even the messengers of this desire is defeated by its most devout believer.
This adaptation is dedicated to the great bard who brought the original work to the Empire.
The feast sound good, y'all. From the front seat of the dimly lit auditorium, Silas finished reading the credits on the holographic screen. The play's exact origins are lost to history. Legend says it's fragment left behind 100 years ago by a bard who wandered among the stars.
A person can find new revelations in great works after each viewing. Thank you, Your Majesty, for specifically choosing my favorite adaptation from a variety of scripts.
It looks like we share a fascination with human desire. I chose this version because it appeals to me. Just like the main character in the story. I want too many things, and I'm never satisfied. Resources, power. I could go on. I laced my words with barbs, hoping to see what Silas' reaction would be.
Oh, I see. You want me to play the devil.
Ooh. Silas nods. Then he unhurriedly pulls out a gun that was on his waist. Countless red dots from the laser sight appear on his chest, yet he remains completely unfazed.
This is a small welcome gift. The rest are on the starship. But I wanted to deliver this one in person.
As the main material is resourced from Silas' homeland, he knows I want it. I heard that Chaos etherstones can be used as an enhancement. Weapons will have their power multiply and become unstable. As I speak, the gun muzzle is aimed at his chest. It's like a red dot from laser sight. You laugh. That's sexy little laugh. Seeing his composure, I put the gun in its holster. Those countless red dots disappear accordingly. Chaos Sovereign has a good eye. I like this gift. I clasp my hands with Silas. The heat from his palm is so intense.
Your Majesty did say that when it comes to giving gifts, one must hit the bullseye in terms of preferences. Only then will you succeed.
Oh, we don't have any. Okay. Brown chapter. They got 2 areas. Now, how many of these do I have? Oh, so you have to share it. So how do you get more? Once in the journal entry, share banquet hall, everybody. Okay. Now let's talk to the gardener. When will these plants grow properly? The Empress will inspect them soon. Are you conducting routine inspection? Everything is spick and span. Perhaps you should check another area. It seems there are things they only say when in front of the Empress. Try gathering information. Okay, as an Empress. Y'all want me to change right in front of them? Okay. Let me talk about it. I like that. Your Majesty, I didn't expect to see you here. I have an urgent report. The garden seems to have something to say. Will you listen? Okay. I have to report to my lady in waiting. Now listen. Other plants have sent us some unique plants. Oh, I think I read that wrong. Would Your Majesty like to add them to the area garden? Yes, please. The garden could use some new life. Let's use this chance to showcase what Chaos sent. Chaos hasn't sent any plants, Your Majesty. Chaos isn't suited for growing plants. They're working on cultivation research. With the Emperor's assistance, their efforts might see results faster. Yeah, I think everything here is done. So how do you get more royal walk attempts? I guess I'm gonna go back to the banquet hall. It's pure tone, but most won't take the time to appreciate it. Okay. I gotta do something with the piano. I thought he was gonna play the piano. Mission. Her Majesty's schedule cannot have even the slightest disruption. I should review it one more time. Get the scores. What a coincidence. Her Majesty and her fiancé are here. This officiant looks extremely busy. Will you speak to him? Expression patient nodding and nodding. I appreciate your preparation for the ceremony. Thank you, Your Majesty. Future wedding should be easier because of this experience. You seem like someone who enjoys a lavish celebration. It's truly an honor to have Your Majesty take the time to understand me. This is an important event. If we're putting on a show, we might as well make it convincing. It is only a show. I prefer the grand ceremony that's meaningful. How do you? Okay. Question is, how do you get royal walk attempts? Was like one of my favorite parts of this event. Does it actually tell you? Okay, so you get the cosmic shadow when you go to the royal walk. Huh. That was just a call off. When will the next one be available? Okay, so this one unlocks in 2 days. Yeah, it unlocks in 2 days. Alright, so let's go to Raphael. Sovereign Chapel. Before my coronation, I still have plenty of stately matters to deal with as the Empress. Offering routine prayers for my people's welfare in the chapel is one of them.
Your Majesty.
Ooh. Having completed the prayers, I'm about to leave when someone calls out to me. Ooh, we look good. When I turn, I see Raphael wearing the sanctuary robes. The prayers have already ended. Why are you still here?
You haven't left either, Your Majesty.
Last week, I sent Raphael an invitation to perform. It should be within his capacity as a satisfied course. What? Satire? Given the relationship between the Empire and the court, I assumed that Raphael would refuse. Unexpectedly, he accepted. Although I missed the opportunity to use public opinion as a means to accuse the court of disrespecting the Empress, I can use this gauge stance on my coronation.
The court bears the faith of countless imperial citizens. How could I leave early when it comes to matters like praying for the people's welfare?
Raphael walks down the steps and reaches out to me.
There are always those who assume the court has ulterior motives. Wouldn't you agree, Your Majesty?
I don't acknowledge his hand. Instead, I smooth my sleeves and look into Raphael's eyes. I believe your Quantitas shares my devotion to the Empire and wouldn't want to disappoint the imperial citizenry.
If Your Majesty is referring to the play, please be at ease.
Since your Quantitas has assured me, I'll look forward to the day of the official performance. I leave the chapel without giving Raphael another glance. The day of the first rehearsal is finally here. As scheduled, I head to the rehearsal space. The palace corridors wind and curve, and I haven't walked far before spotting a familiar figure at the end of the hallway. He stands near a giant ornamental aquarium. Under the sunlight, fish slowly swim, ripping light on the water surface seemingly touches Raphael's profile. He appears to have been standing here for quite some time. If I remember correctly, your hometown is by the ocean. Fish should be calming sight there. If you like these fish, I can have a custom fish tank made and sent to the Sanctus Court. Raphael isn't wearing his elaborate robes today. The fish tank blue glow softened his figure to an extent.
That is unnecessary. My homeland doesn't trap fish in aquariums.
I know, right?
In any case, I can't say it's pleasing to the eye. I'm just surprised the Empress, oft drowning in imperial matters, has time for leisurely pursuits.
Why would we offer to put fishes in a tank for him? Did we just literally? And he is a fish himself. Like he's a merman. He's a merman. Like, come on now. Is this your acquaintance's first time in the palace private quarters?
Yes, it's all because of Your Majesty's graceful generosity.
Since we're experiencing a chance encounter, Raphael and I walk past the giant aquarium, and we soon arrive at the rehearsal space. We normally don't talk unless imperial matters are involved, so our conversation topics are limited. Inevitably, we end up discussing the play we're going to perform.
Because of Your Majesty's astounding efforts, the mysterious bard's texts have a chance to return to the stage. Your Majesty's selection of Knight of the Revelrous Rite is somewhat shocking.
I glance at him, wait for him to continue.
A god disguises himself as a mortal and returns to his hometown. It's so he can punish the monarch and their family for refusing to acknowledge his divinity. He bewitches those who once persecuted his family and ultimately makes them destroy their country with their own hands. I didn't expect Your Majesty to like this story.
I've witnessed your skill at reading people once more. In fact, I'm not happy with the current ending. Those who truly bring disaster are often not the ones who defy God's will. Rather, they're fools who comply with fate and do exactly as they're told.
The result of defying or complying with fate is inherently uncertain.
I smile at Raphael and stop in my tracks. I'm surprised that your acquaintance would agree to perform with me. Raphael doesn't speak. He turns and gazes at the aquarium. We've already walked to the other side of it. This is the spot where I normally feed the fish.
They're not allowed to go beyond this glass prison. What a pitiful sight.
I know that's right. I don't like animals locked up either. A zoo or aquarium, I don't like none of that. Following his gaze, I look at the stingray nearby. Fish are fragile creatures. Without water, they will suffocate and die. The aquarium exists to protect them. I understand that, but y'all gotta protect them a different way, bruh.
Fish remember who feed them, but they've forgotten who imprisoned them here in the first place.
Being under someone's protection is better than losing one. Patience for food. Glowing stingrays leap out of the water. I took a step back. But Raphael isn't fortunate. Most of his robes are drenched and he looks rather disheveled. I smile and gently touch the fish that wanted to greet me. See, even the fish know who truly cares for them. Humans certainly do, don't you think?
In the play, the god was once imprisoned in a dungeon by a monarch. All of it was under the pretense of protection. But in the end, he freed himself from those protective restraints and reclaimed his freedom.
Raphael takes out a handkerchief and gracefully wipes away the water from his temple.
Between the god and the monarch, who do you think would become the fish that leaps out of the water? Your Majesty.
You need good points. Yeah, I have to come back and do this one, I guess, the next day. I guess they're giving you time to do this. What is the this? Wow. So this is really good. I didn't really see this part. So they're giving you a lot of diamonds. That was one of the things that people did not like was when you're doing these events, it's very hard to get diamonds. And I've always said that. It seemed like I get it, it's a gotcha game. But it shouldn't be that hard to get the diamonds. But I like that. Shout out to Info for that. With the coronation ceremony fast approaching, I sit on the throne in the audience hall. I listen to the minister's report on various imperial matters.
Your Majesty, the coronation ceremony procedures have been finalized. You only need to do the final review.
I glance at the projection, then my gaze settles on the area directly in front of the throne. Look at him. Doctor, feel good. Grand General, what are your thoughts on this play?
I shall follow your Majesty's orders.
Ever since I decided to perform in this play, the leading actor has constantly remained silent. It's impossible for me to gauge his true feelings. The Emperor I'm about to inherit is far from peaceful despite his appearance on the surface. And Zane, my former preceptor and now the increasingly powerful Imperial Grand General, is the most intimidating threat to me. Since there are no objections, all you are dismissed. Grand General, stay here. All the ministers except Zane take their leave. However, one young minister is rather dense.
Your Majesty, choosing that play for your coronation might be seen as an ill omen.
Is that so? I respond with a slight smile and tap the throne's armrest. Tell me why it's so inauspicious. What dire fate does it supposedly foretell? Bro, they be having some words on here I've never used. I need to read more.
The leading actor in the play already holds great power, but resents the throne's authority. So he's manipulated into choosing the treasonous path of regicide.
The Crown of Doom was adopted by a mysterious traveling bard. It's a tale of power and royalty. Returning to the palace, a triumphant knight encounters a wish who prophesies that he will become the future Mara. The flames of ambition are ignited in his heart. He's driven to murder the current king and calm the bloodstained crown. However, power seized by force is destined to be reclaimed. Before he can savor the fruit of victory, the knight is struck down on the very throne he has coveted by another noble and their sword of judgment. Oh, so you're questioning the Grand General's loyalty to me? Do you think a play can influence our relationship? I speak to the minister, but my gaze is fixed on Zane. Ever since I began ruling in my right, the relationship between Zane and me has grown increasingly intense over the years. It won't be long until my coronation arrives. I need to witness Zane's true intentions, which is precisely why I selected this play. Yet he didn't betray any emotions as I had hoped. He acts as if my subtle and as times overt tests weren't directed at him. The young minister suddenly comes to his senses. He breaks into a cold sweat before fearfully excusing himself. Finally, Zane and I are only ones left.
Your Majesty, do you still have orders that I need to carry out?
I got a lot of orders, but I'm not gonna say it. We on YouTube, bro. We not gonna say it. A coronation will soon be upon us. However, there are still details in the play that must be discussed. Why don't you accompany me for a walk, Grand General? They working for me. All my mans is working for me. I love it. We stroll along the palace colonnade. Dappled sunlight and shadows rest on the ground. On one side of the colonnade stands a single tree. Although neither lush nor leafy as the others, it still stands tall and strong. Zane and I stop at the same time. Do you remember when we planted this tree? I can't believe time passed by so quickly.
Now the tree has grown, and Your Majesty is about to officially take the throne.
But this tree isn't tall enough yet. It can also be stronger. If only it could grow faster, then the other trees along the colonnade wouldn't block its sunlight. Zane slightly keeps his gaze on what lies ahead.
Plants grow in accordance with nature's timing. Rushing to see results will only hinder its growth. Perhaps what it truly needs is someone to take care of it.
Okay, why don't you take care of it? Why are you coming to me? He moves to my side and leans down to take the fallen leaf.
As you can see, these fallen leaves need to be swept away.
Despite how busy you are with your duties, you still concern yourself with small details. It seems I still have much to learn from you. I respond with vile sarcasm. Zane isn't talking about the tree, he's actually referring to me. As he said, his branches and leaves once sheltered me from wind and rain, but now his root system is slightly spreading. It's impossible for me to ignore. He blocks the sunlight I should be receiving, and so I'm forced to lie dormant under his supposed protection. So long as he presents, I'll forever be an immature empress who needs her master's guidance and the Grand General's assistant. You should have already read the script. I'll play the witch and the noble who passes judgment. Those scenes will put me in opposition to your knight character. Playing two roles simultaneously unprecedented, but I have my reasons. As the witch, I consciously foretell his rebellion and ambition, and when I'm the noble who will judge him, the message that he should return his power to me shall be form of intimidation.
Your Majesty has matured over the years. It's normal for you to make your own decisions.
Under the scorching sunlight, Zane reaches out to shield me from it. He supported his life. He supported is like a soft, warm bundle of cotton. It envelopes my first attempt to show my blade. For a moment, he's still my preceptor standing above me. His gaze accompanied by that indulgent tone. Alright, y'all, we going to Xavier. With the coronation ceremony fast approaching, the theatrical performance upon the Empress' participation during the festivities have also been added to the schedule. The leading actor would dance with the Empress during the coronation ceremony. It's great honor for whoever is chosen. However, things didn't proceed as smoothly as I expected. On the day after a response was sent to that leading actor, are you saying he can't be found?
Yes, Your Majesty. Mr. Xavier provided no contact information, and our messengers were unable to locate his residence. Would Your Majesty consider...
I understand. You may leave. As for this Mr. Xavier, I'll find him myself. Oh, did he bump into the others? I had all of them there. It was almost new by the time I finished today's Imperial Matters. When I look up, I see a mirthful gaze. Somehow, the receptionist himself is already in my study. He's holding an ornate letter.
The coronation hasn't taken place yet, and already word has spread across the stars about the Empress's diligence.
That is to be expected of an Empress, after all. The preparation for the coronation ceremony have been underway for ages. There were so many details and so much work, but ever since I found the sleeping prince drifting in the cosmos, life has felt a little less dull.
You're right. Since we've met, the amount of hard work you've done is certainly enough to be praised for quite some time.
Xavier, did I ever mention you should probably follow some of the royal rules while you're here? For example, you can schedule a visit in advance like other people. The attendants will escort you through the main entrance.
That messenger robot was wandering around outside the city. It asked everyone if they knew a Mr. Xavier. I figured it was you.
So you decided to visit without notifying me?
This letter has your name on it. I didn't want to miss your correspondence. And since I received your letter, etiquette dictates that I should thank the Empress in person.
It's been a long time since I accidentally discovered Xavier's sleeping pod in the cosmos. He has remained an invisible presence in the royal capital. Only I know he is the prince from centuries ago, someone who, according to historical records, perished in deep-space. He's almost like a legend. Although hundreds of years have separated us, he knows the history that's been buried in the stardust better than anyone else. The prince's identity is an invaluable weapon for me. Only through him can I learn about the dark secrets that the previous dynasty's old guard wishes to embrace. In return, I can use my authority as an empress to help Xavier investigate who's responsible for his exiles. This is mutually beneficial arrangement, one we both understand without needing to say it. To familiarize ourselves with the play, Xavier and I had to place the library. We had to head to the oh goodness, I read that wrong. Let me review that. To familiarize ourselves with the play, Xavier and I had to the palace library. The Lingering Sword is a story about fate and revenge.
This doesn't seem to be the same as the one I read back then.
It was supposedly adapted by an interstellar bard. It's popular among the commoners. And the earliest version of the story is impossible to track back to. In the play, a prince named Hamil learns that his father, the king, was murdered. The culprit is his uncle. Thus, Hamil seeks revenge against him. During his quest for vengeance, the prince falls in love with Adele, a noble maiden. She notices his inner turmoil and secretly aids him. She sees through the prince's scheme, replaces the poison wine and sword meant to harm Hormel. During the duel, and publicly exposes the king's true nature. In the end, Hamil plays as an enemy, and after enduring a price paid in blood and tears, the two of them survive. I made this arrangement to test Xavier, a former prince, to see how committed he is to our corporation. Hamil constantly worries about what fate has prepared for him, but it still guides him on his path of revenge. Xavier is sitting by the window. I look at him and feel like his experiences are similar to Hamlet's. If it were you, what would you do?
To surrender or to resist destiny? That is the question. But arrows of outrageous fortune and a sea of troubles might arrive at any time. So, I only want to do what I want to do.
I like how they got that scarf draped on him. I don't know what that is. It's like hole in it. Like the men got some nice fit around this event. What a noble perspective. Does this count as a choosing to submit to fate?
I wouldn't call it that. If anything, maybe it gave me a push when I wasn't aware of it.
Sunlight filters through the stained glass windows of the library and lands on Xavier's gaze. His eyes reflect brilliant colors. He looks at me, his eyes crinkling with warmth.
After all, fate didn't bring me back. It was you, wasn't it?
you call me...
Let's play this. Oh yeah. You know, let me select my memory. Of course, Silas is there. This was the hard one. I don't ever put Caleb there. I always put Zane. Okay, you don't know what Silas is. Alright, so let's play this video. And I already got it. Y'all see this? Y'all see that? And I still got more. Look at that. We're gonna play this video. I think I already seen this video, so why am I? I think these are from their cars. Be sure y'all watch my reaction. I do reactions as well to the trailers. Not all of them, but
I was under the impression we were past that once you ascended the throne. You were an excellent learner.
As the Sanctarch, I need to act on behalf of the Sanctite Court's interests. I shall bless the new Empress.
My baby sister. It's been a long time since we last saw each other after your coronation.
Are you waiting for reinforcements or the chance to give up? I'm here to see you, Your Majesty. For our proposed marriage, of course.
I'm no longer a prince. Take me back to the Empire. Stop struggling. You can't escape.
Not trying to escape.
How are you so sure that I won't hurt you? Are you insane? You lured me here, and I won't let you walk away.
Maybe we'll become legends on this planet tomorrow. Like dragons.
I gave you that sword, and you wield it well. I've told you before, you must never show mercy to traitors.
Killing me would be the worst choice. Try it, I don't mind.
You may have ambition, but haven't lost conscience. Now then, let us discuss the terms for a ceasefire.
Y'all stop watching the movie.
But after tomorrow, he won't belong to just me anymore. Then let's make this our solemn vow. We'll forge our shackles anew, and we will kill that very thing called fate together.
I'm here to rescue you, Your Majesty. If you agree to stand by my side, my loyalty, my power, and everything else that's mine, it will all be yours.
Your Majesty, that's the price of mercy. Yes, the very betrayal I've committed. Consider it my final lesson. Congratulations, you've matured.
I let you see your own heart. To make me submit, you need more than power. Use yourself. From now on, you and I, together with our power, we're conspirators.
Protect Her Majesty! Quickly!
Then you're aware. No matter how long it takes, I will find you. I kept my word.
Rules of Eros.
But I brought you a gift for your coronation.
They'll be here soon. What's the plan?
Wonder if the Empress still wants my belated assistance.
I do.
Will return to its home planet, or we can never go back to what we were.
Will my death benefit you?
He looks good in the light, though. Attention to the colors. I thought it was just white. I'll pull. Go ahead. Yeah, let me know what you think down below. Subscribe, all that good things. Astronauts, see y'all later. Peace. Hey. Come on. Somebody say peace. Have a good one. Peace. And a happy new year.